Once upon a time, there was a young adventurer named Jack who lived in a small village surrounded by dense forests and tall mountains. Jack had always been curious and brave, always eager to explore new lands and find hidden treasures. One day, Jack heard rumors of a cursed temple deep in the heart of the forest. The temple was said to be guarded by dangerous beasts and filled with untold riches, but only those who could survive its trials and break the curse would be able to claim them. Jack knew this was the adventure he had been waiting for, so he gathered his supplies and set out into the forest. After several days of traveling, Jack finally reached the entrance to the temple. It was an ancient, crumbling structure that looked like it had been abandoned for centuries. Jack took a deep breath and stepped inside, ready for whatever lay ahead. The first room was dark and quiet, but as Jack lit his torch, he saw that the walls were covered in intricate carvings and symbols. Suddenly, the ground beneath his feet began to shake, and a voice echoed through the temple. "Who dares to enter this sacred place?" the voice boomed. "I am Jack, adventurer and treasure hunter," Jack answered confidently. "Very well," the voice said. "You must complete 3 trials to prove your worth and break the curse. Fail, and you will never leave this place." Jack nodded, determined to complete the trials and claim the treasures of the temple. The first trial was a maze filled with traps and illusions. Jack used his wit and agility to navigate through the maze, avoiding deadly spikes and false walls, until he finally reached the end. The second trial was a battle against fierce beasts, each more powerful than the last. Jack drew his sword and fought bravely, using his skills and cunning to defeat the creatures one by one. Finally, with the beasts defeated, Jack moved on to the final trial. The third and final trial was a test of intelligence and determination. Jack was faced with a puzzle, a complex mechanism that he needed to solve in order to open the door to the treasure room. Jack worked tirelessly, trying every combination and using every trick he knew until finally, with a click, the mechanism sprang open. With the curse broken, Jack stepped into the treasure room and gasped in awe. The room was filled with gold, gems, and ancient artifacts, more riches than he had ever imagined. Jack gathered as much as he could carry and made his way back out of the temple, filled with a sense of pride and satisfaction. With his new riches, Jack returned to his village a hero. The villagers were amazed by his tale and the wealth he had brought back with him. Jack used his newfound wealth to help his village, building new homes and providing food and supplies for all. Years passed, and Jack became known as one of the greatest adventurers of his time. He continued to explore new lands and find new treasures, but the temple and its curse remained a mystery, a tale that would be told for generations to come. In the end, Jack learned that the true treasure was not the wealth he had found in the temple, but the adventure and the memories that he had made along the way.